Good morning, Vietnam! Okay, it's not Vietnam, but it's just a good morning. See here, doing a few copy pastes. Also, shameless plug. Shout out to my good friend Bushido Blade Warrior. He's back, live streaming. Go sub to that man. He's awesome. Mr. Cypher! What is up? Oh, fraud? What do you do? Do tell. I have to push myself to the limit, and in case you hear Kage, Soma, or John pop in, I am basically going to be pushing my body to the limit to finish this game in today. I literally have energy drinks and all the above to keep my ass going.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
It's Gav!
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Uncle Brian,
Good to see
too!
you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Do me a favor and share on Twitter if anybody can do me a favor.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
And hit the like button!
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
It's Ultima! Because of course it is.
The people.
What about Barbosa?
Mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river.
Release the river!
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
Oh wait, I had Torgal. I forgot about Torgal.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Nothing much, Retro.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
It's the orcs.
They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor.
Orcs. It is only bred for the one purpose, to destroy the world of men. Oh shit, the difficulty cranker's cranking up. You little bastard! You made me use a potion for the first time. But then again, my character fights like a berserker, so what's the matter? No, I need a high potion, you dips. Orcs!
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
The Royal Army is dead, thanks to Barbarossa. Or is it Barbarossa? I'll just call him Barbarossa. Torgo! All I can say is this one, they're giving me a shit ton of ability points. Mythos! Look, I don't need money. I have so much money. It's on the ridiculous scale.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight. Stay down. Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oh, Clyde, too much of an optimist. Ah, crap. What about this one? Can I power up the ability? Yep, mastered that ability at least. Everyone mastered all the abilities.
Where are they? These creatures. These Ultima's breeding extend this far. What the hell is going on here? Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Mythos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
They are the Borg.
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back. Forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
Gungnir? You mean the legendary spear that Odin used? Dude, stay away from that thing! It's freaking Gungnir! Anybody who knows, I believe it's Norse mythology knows that thing's screwable.
Actually, I wouldn't.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. AoE attack. Oh shit, everyone. He's got AoEs. Jump! 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 Every man's best weapon. Torgal! You're awesome. You're the definition of man's best friend. What are you, Albedo? Hurt me more! Bitch!
The vessel is strong. My liege.
drive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Technically, he's Logos.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Well, this isn't good. He's a fencer. Not only that, he uses a one-handed sword style, and he's a fencer. You can tell it's fencing with the hand behind his back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Dude, this is the problem with fencing. It's finesse, fine-tuned, and a lot less wild.
Alright.
Hey, what's up? You're here to keep me awake and going.
Well, are you still on the run? Are you
Yes,
still on the run?
I'm here to keep you awake and going.
God, that's what your ass calling me for. God damn it. How far you is?
I'm at like 75% of the game done. I'm going to finish it all in one day. So I need all my friends to keep me going and caffeinated going.
Oh goddamn crapalinas. Jesus. Shit. So you behind the CL50, you still goddamn going. So you trying to fit whoa. Did I motherfucker that hurt your ass so you gonna get finished this shit in one day?
In one day. All you asses are to keep my ass awake.
So this was why you like let's go ahead and ride up the goddamn troops and go ahead and do what we gotta do. Fuck. Fucking bitch. This sucks. In other words, you want this fun to be over with.
I'm gonna finish it in one day and have everybody I know just get in here. And if I start falling asleep, bitch smack me.
Oh lord. So in other words, you're gonna push yourself to the limitations right about now.
Dude, I have energy drink on standby.
Oh fuck, yeah, he want this shit gone. He want it out of the way. He want it out of the way now. Like, let this shit be. Yo, I can't do another more. God damn it. Oh, thank God, and about how charges
In lore, him not missing is a thing of Odin. Just wanted to point that out. Unless he intentionally chooses to miss. If you hear me deviate from talking to you, it's because I'm explaining tidbits of lore.
It's always.
Unless you want to watch this and make fun of it along with me, because we're getting to the Lord of the Rings references, where you're gonna go, that's Lord of the Rings, that's Lord of the Rings, that's Game of Thrones. We're getting to the part of the game where they really, really took inspiration from that.
Bro, Marcella has been watching the videos. Oh, I know it's gonna get
Hey!
nitty-gritty.
Someone else I know says oi. Gab goes, oi, oi, oi! I thought I was the only one who did that to get people's attentions.
Ay, ay, ay. I cannot believe that he gonna do this in one day. It's the no, it's on. It's nothing out of possible for this Korean. This Korean will go ahead and pull out his ass cheeks like he's always do.
I did it with Last of Us. I did it with
Yes,
Mass
you did.
Effect.
Mm-hmm.
So long as I
Yeah, you
properly
would.
prepare my body, I can withstand it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be like a how I like to say, yeah. You can, yeah. Last us, yeah. Last one, yeah. Last us situation and other situation that you had to like do your fun run, and you had to be like, I want this shit damn done with. Yeah, you can go in here and push it. You can push it till you beyond your limitations.
Actually, both those were runs of torment, so that was actually tormenting myself. This
Duh.
one's getting my ass over with.
I know. I know. Cause you being funny. I would not
Oh,
feel. I wouldn't.
rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
Yes, I had to deal. I have been dealing around with that on my end with the
Rest in
manga
peace, creator of
community.
Dragon Ball, who gave us Dragon Ball. What was your favorite Dragon Ball arc?
Well,
We'll talk
all
about
the
Toriyama while we got everyone here. If I get everyone here, favorite
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z arc or
To
battle?
first with me, it's will going ahead to be the Goku versus Vegeta arc to be the Vegeta arc to the Buu arcs.
The two fights they had each other, the one in the Saiyan arc and the one in the Blue arc, the Goku
Yes.
and Vegeta fights. Oh,
Mhm.
I was gonna go. My favorite was older Gohan versus Boo, and young
That.
Gohan versus Cell.
Oh yeah. So yeah, pretty much you're gonna deal around with the Cell Saga and Buu Saga.
Yep,
I figures.
those were my
I did.
favorite fights.
But yeah,
But
those
my
are also the.
ultimate favorite one is the Frieza arc.
Okay, I'll agree on you on that. Free to art, I can agree 100% agree on the free to art because goddamn, that shit would look like I had to pass ass whoopings.
Who can forget the hype of Goku's first transformation into Super Saiyan?
Bombshell for everybody.
That was bad ass.
No,
And
more like
if anybody ever wants to see it put in 3D, solid good, go play Dragon Ball Z Full Burst. That has one of the most epic it literally has in 3D the most epic form of him transforming into Super Saiyan 1. It looks like they took the TV show and turned it into 3D format. I've always said that's my favorite version of him transforming into Super Saiyan 1. And I'll die on my grave saying that. Until I see a better version, that's the ultimate version of it.
I understand, but hey, he got so many goddamn versions throughout so many goddamn years, plus transportation wise. It's just fucking like, oh, you can't go in here and like, which one is like your diehard motherfuckers.
One of the things that, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the downside of Toriyama passing away, because there's going to be a little bit of problems. Not with Dragon Ball Z.
It's already starting.
Well, for those who don't know, he was the lead designer for Dragon Quest games. He drew all the characters. So that means if Square Enix wants to continue that saga, they're going to have to get one of his assistants to draw the characters from now on.
Correct.
Because you can't deviate from that formula. That formula is, if you want to play a non-Dragon Ball Z game that's got Dragon Ball Z design characters, go play Dragon Quest.
But it's something that you not realize. He also is the godfather of manga.
I'm not gonna touch manga just yet. I want to touch other things he did before we get to the manga, because manga's got issues. He also, a lot of people don't realize he worked on other stuff besides that. He worked on Dragon Quest, which is one of the big video game titles he worked on. He's worked on like other auxiliary works. So, but Dragon Quest is his second in the video game genre, next to, well, he didn't really work much with the Dragon Ball Z. Maybe he worked on Xenoverse. I'm not sure.
He had his hands in it. He had his little hands into it behind closed doors. I could vouch for that one. He has little hands in there to making sure enough that certain things need to be in order. Come down with character wise. So let's say precisely enough, like when we have when we took in having Beast Gohan, Piccolo, these brand new characters with they got their new forms
No,
and
I think he had
everything.
his hands on in the scenario.
Yes, he did have his
The
hands on the
scenarios that were
scenario.
in Xenoverse, the original scenarios.
Yes, I know.
I
Shoot,
think he
that's
mainly had his hands in that as a consultant writer. He wasn't the main writer. He was
yes.
what's called a consultant writer.
I understand.
A lot of people don't know the difference between a consultant writer that doesn't involve baby ink. No, someone that knows what they're doing and basically that's their work, but they're not hands on it. They basically go in there and say, okay, Goku is an idiot. Gohan is the son of that. They basically tell them, what the characters are about. They're consultants. It's an actual consultant.
Mm-hmm.
I would get into Baby Ink and rip that apart, but I'm just going to an actual consultant literally will tell you, for example, which we just saw in this, where Clive versus Odin or Barbaros. Barbaros was using a fencing style, which is finesse, precise, and that. Clive is swinging around like a berserker. You're going to get your ass kicked if you're fighting a fencer. Someone who's very precise against a berserker. Someone who's using berserker type sword style. A consultant who knows sword styles would flat out tell you that. That's what an actual consultant does. Now, Akira Toriyama was a consultant for most of his, like, Xenoverse, I think, what is it, Dragon Ball Heroes? That anime one where, like, everything goes on? He didn't, like, do that, like, write it or whatever. He just, like, oh, yeah, use these. Go have GT Gohan versus Dragon Ball Z him. We would like to see that.
Advisor. He what we call an advisor in situations like, okay, let's
go straight to Dragon Ball now because I got my hands off all of him out of the video game industry for Dragon Ball content. So he was an advisor for, I believe, Dragon Ball Heroes. Well, we know he had his hands on deck when it came to Anime Super. Mm-hmm. That was like his new Dragon Ball. Like he had his hands on that one. Like he wrote it. He didn't do the manga though.
That's oh, I need to slap the shit out of you.
Well, he was like a consultant or something. No, the guy who wrote the manga, the Super manga, was different than him because they're.
Now you talk about old school. Old school is
no, I meant the new one, the Super manga.
Oh, new one. Now, new one is not his territory, mother. Because
that's what I was talking about. The new one, the new Super manga.
Oh no.
Toriyama is the king when it comes to Dragon Ball manga and Dragon Ball Z manga. I'm talking the new one that's coming out that still is getting printed. He was he was a consultant for that. He still had the.
I understand he was a goddamn fucking consultant.
So that's why the manga is so different when it comes to the anime, because they're two different pieces.
I understand.
But the manga gives you a preview for what's to come in the anime, though, villain wise.
Correct, but here's a massive issue. Since there goes another goddamn OG legend is not in the picture anymore. Some of the goddamn guns. First it was Berserker. Now this.
I was gonna say Berserk was first. Now it's Akira Toriyama. What's next? I'm gonna curse myself in saying this, although I don't mind it if you kick the bucket because you're such a jackass when it comes to messing with my franchises. The guy who made Gundam.
Yes.
He fucked up Seed.
I know.
Those who don't know, he fucked up Seed. He fucked up. Tomino messes up a lot of stuff, but I can give him credit. He is the king when it comes the GOAT when it comes to the founding of mechs. He is the OG GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
We can all say that, regardless of what all the problems Tomino causes. We can all say
he had that one grace.
He
You
is
don't
the
have that
goat.
one little save grace.
When it comes to the what is it? The what's that timeline? The original timeline, the Universal Century
What?
arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Universal
Yes.
Century timeline.
Yes.
He's the freaking goat.
He ran that territory. He ran that goddamn territory like it's nothing.
But
with that
unfortunately,
universe
unlike
arcs.
Toriyama, who it consults you and says, and Accelerate works with his, like, hey, why don't you do this, keep him in work. No, Tamino likes to just fuck with someone's work.
Thank you. He like to get his full hands in it. He want to be full with cooperation into the goddamn freaking mud. And don't let these goddamn new talents and new gifted motherfuckers to go in here and do that damn work. Like, son of a goddamn guns. Let these new
There's a
artists
reason why
goddamn do
Gundam
work.
Seed is bipolar as hell. You watch the
Thank you.
first part. The first part doesn't have him a lot in it. The second part, well, the writer got sick or something, and it was like
Yeah.
production issues and stuff. But yeah, there's a massive difference, and a lot of it has Tomino's handwritings in Gundam works. Hell,
Of
you want
course.
to know an area where he didn't touch it, and it turns out awesome, and it has like a Kami God kill ending. Just spoilers. Everyone dies practically, but it has some cast survive. Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans is an example of that doesn't have Tomino's hands in it.
Thank you. It's something called way out. Look, his hands is not in that one because that is the only one that he didn't got no full on cooperation into it because people don't want him to touch that mother. Then next thing you know, you're gonna have another situation back over again, rinse and repeat cycle.
Also, there's another goat that we have to worry about kicking the bucket, and this is one that's probably going to get overlooked, but he's getting up there in years. That's Miyazaki.
Ouch! Yeah.
The guy who's
another-
basically the Disney of freaking
Yes.
Japan. Because those who
Yes.
don't know, Studio Ghibli was like Disney in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah.
though it went bankrupt, all the movies are considered like the classics. They're literally like Cinderella, Snow White. They're that of Japan.
Yes. So.
If Miyazaki kicks the bucket, whoo, that will be another legend in the anime industry part. He didn't make manga for them, but he made some damn good movies. Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited
Yes.
Away, Kiki's Delivery.
True.
Shit. Grave of the Fireflies, if you want to go in depression.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You want to get into the darkness? You want to get into darkness? Oh, that's the shit for you.
You want to be
Ooh-wee.
depressed as hell, watch Grave of the Fireflies. He did that one. He did. So, Miyazaki, although there's something people don't know about Miyazaki, and this is why this creator has such a fucked up mind, is fucked up and fucks up a lot of his work. The guy who does Evangelion, what's his name? The creator of Evangelion. He was protéged by Miyazaki.
Oh, that's piece of shit face.
That's why he has problems in confidence issues. Is Miyazaki, because Miyazaki doesn't like otaku culture.
I understand.
So he would try to beat that shit out of his protégés.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a behind-the-scenes thing about Miyazaki that people don't know.
Mm-hmm. Try to. You got your old culture and new culture.
But yeah, he was the guy who made Evangelion series was a protege of Miyazaki. Not well known, but hey.
Hey, if somebody do that goddamn research and dig into the, to the mangas, to the anime and everything, like like your favorite goddamn animes and who behind the goddamn you be damn well fucking be damn surprised. You be damn surprised.
Well, we lost a legend just recently in the video game industry, and that was the guy who made the Sudoku series.
Yeah. Yeah,
he just passed.
That hits. That hit a lot of people.
And his last new work, the Ikoden series Chronicles, is about to come out. and he only made like 2 of them. And I don't know if that was meant to be a franchise or not. So when that comes out, we'll find out whether it has a cliffhanger ending or not. Because rest in peace, guy who made that one. He's no longer among the living in the video game industry. What's next? You're gonna take away Oh, you know what? I'm gonna shut up on that one.
Speak your terms. Speak your
The
fucking
guy who
terms.
makes Hachiguchi, the founder of Final Fantasy, and Nobu Natsu, the guy who makes all the music for Final Fantasies.
Yes.
We don't want those guys to pass. Those guys are goats. Nobu Natsu still makes music. Sachiguchi is just cash grabbing on all of his stuff that still makes out. But no, don't take away the musician.
Look,
a lot of people don't give certain musicians credit. Okay,
agree.
No Matsu trained. Oh shit, I can't think of her name. Yoko something. You know who I'm talking about? The female, like one who's like queen of modern anime. She does a lot of modern anime music.
Yeah, and she do some movies too, some movies here and there. I noticed that you talking about inside the Japanese culture. Yeah, her ass. But here's a little bit of problem with since we are not losing. It's always this. Soon as we lose.
Guess what? Guess who's old? Guess who was older than Toriyama?
Who that would be?
And he's a legend actor. And Asian people age like fine wine for some damn reason.
True.
Yet he's still living. He's 70. Jackie Chan.
Yep.
China will weep and cry because that's their legend.
Yes.
He's like the god. They're god on acting.
I mean, look, he has made Jackie Chan has made movies throughout so many years, done TV shows, done a lot of any fucking damn view through all his goddamn years. Shit, he got money. He got money / royalty on his ass. He good.
Jet Li's like in his 60s. The guy who does oh shit. You know the guy who played Mortal Kombat? Your soul is mine. That guy.
Yes,
he's older than Toriyama.
I know, but he's still money living too as well.
So I'm gonna go down through a few Asian people that are still living. This is why I'm going down the list of people that are older than Toriyama or same age. Now I don't know, because I haven't looked into it, what the other OG legends in the manga industry have to say about Toriyama's passing. Like people that were inspired by him or protéged by him in the manga industry, like let's just say Kishimoto, Tite Kubo, Oda. And then those who don't know who those authors are, Oda is the maker of One Piece, Kishimoto makes Naruto, and Tite Kubo made Bleach. And those were originally called the Big Three. They're what secondary pushed the way at mainstream manga into mainstream, next to Dragon Ball.
Correct.
So I want to know what those people have to say, because those two, hey Dustin, those three, regardless of what you want to say, like pushed manga and then next to Toriyama.
I'm just gonna say this: to manga, to anime. You have those generations out of generations between both to anime and to manga. The evolution always changes each and every damn year. But some of these some to the anime, some to the anime, and some to the manga, some to the anime and mangas still keep these same traditions, and some of them just go ahead and go out their own ways and walk their own paths. Depends on they want to keep tradition or not anymore. They're going ahead and be straight up honest with you guys.
Lord of the Rings moment, everyone.
Shoot. But they're gonna say something about that for his passing and everything. On that little bit of note, because it's thinking the fact enough, like, to be honest with you, kid, I was too busy talking on that no good that mofo was too busy talking that damn dirt now.
Dude, I thought, when I saw Toriyama's passing, I thought that was a joke.
No, dude, hear me out, bro.
But then I realized there's something about Japanese culture that people don't know. They will not tell you when Toriyama died right away. They usually wait like a week or two.
No, not the information. Look, when he's passing, that shit drops. That shit.
No, but
drops.
they waited like a day or two longer than normal because that's what they did with the Berserk creator. Remember?
I know. I understand.
They did the same thing with Berserk.
Not with him. Not with this one right here. This shit like was hit. Cause my eyes.
Wait, they didn't give like the family 2 weeks or something like they did with most of the others? You mean like when he kicked the bucket, they like announced it like right away?
Yes. Because I got folks to be sent me this shit.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, most of the time when it comes to Japanese...
Most of the time in Japanese culture, it'd be like 1 or 2 weeks for them to like go ahead and put it out there like, okay, to his passing, like here or her passing. Oh, not with him. Not with him.
Yeah, but it makes sense. He had his hands in way more
way
than...
too much.
Way too much than... because we just listed off everything Toriyama has hands in. This is literally a hold the line moment from Lord of the Rings. Helm's Deep, everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We literally... He had his hands in a lot. Now that I think about it, he listed off a lot of what he had his hands in. So it would make sense his passing would have passed out a lot. They probably waited for the autopsy report, then reported it.
Yes. They wait good for that. They wait good for autopsy, they then put it on
because
YouTube
it was like a
now.
blood clot, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hand run. It's a hand run that he happened, just goddamn took him out.
Which is those are like sudden like heart attacks, aren't they? I'm not much on
yeah, it's a heart attack. Yeah.
No, I mean they're like not heart attack, but they're like they're hidden like, you know, heart problems. Like you don't know they are unless you get a freaking scan for that shit.
Yes. Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is. Tuck me in. Because I read up myself on the when that news had dropped. Cause I'm like, oh hell no. This kind of I read up that it was of his cause of death. I like, oh fuck, damn.
Were you like me? Well. You thought that was a scam?
No.
At first.
Nope.
Or were too many people hitting you up for it to be a scam?
Too many motherfucking people are calling me on from my other goddamn from the Mongol community to be say, we need you right now. We need to try and find this. Can you confirm this shit? If this is not fake, I confirm it.
You do know you're live, just to remember.
Oh, look, I understand. I don't give a fuck.
Wait.
I don't give a damn.
Hey, I just thought I'd remind you because you tend to forget sometimes.
No, I don't, nigga. But anyway.
Hey, I'm Asian. You're gonna have to use the
Asian nigga, what the fuck ever. Shit, you act niggerish. You act niggerish.
Oh, you're gonna have to use the seagull one for me.
What, you talk about chink?
Yeah, you're gonna have to call me that one. Because that one's John.
Shit.
Dude, if we're gonna go racial slurs, we're gonna get it right dead.
Dude, you don't even know about that goddamn. That was a slur for y'all little asses, for y'all motherfuckers.
I was such under a rock for so long. We didn't know about that. Where I come from, we were practically hidden under a rock.
Of course, y'all too
backwoods.
Y'all too backwoods. I mean, like, yes. Anyway, preferring the mode.
Everyone, is this not Lord of the Rings who are watching? Continue. I just had to say that because of the scene that's going on.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'll continue. So, Anna confirmed that mug. I was like, yep, this is confirmed. So this
Too
is
much,
literally
too much
confirmed.
information coming out for it to be fake.
Yes, yes, it's too many informations because everybody got this mug over. So I confirmed the mug with everybody. I was like, this is real because it's all over the, it's all over.
So,
the
what
public
was your
eye.
favorite Toriyama work other than Dragon Ball?
I got into the goddamn mug because of Dragon Ball by itself.
Well, let's admit one thing. Dragon Ball is the biggest gateway entry to anime, manga, or whatever. There's a reason why it tops the big three.
Of course.
And the big three were heavily inspired by Dragon Ball. If you want to admit it or not, there are so many signs.
Yeah.
Dustin, there's a reason why I've got Soma and everybody coming in. They're to keep me awake and going all day. I am going to finish this today. So that's why, unlike usual, I've got multiple people to keep my ass awake.
Don't worry, I'm making you out there sure enough that he.
But anyway,
he be straight.
What was it? Like, you have, when you think of the Naruto versus Pain fight, that was on some levels of Cell versus Gohan.
Correct. I will admit that. I will admit that shit. It's like deja vu. When you watch that shit, it's deja vu. Like, Dragon Ball Z for reference?
You watch... Okay, One Piece is still ongoing. There's tons of references to that.
Oh, bro, it's so many references from One Piece.
Oh, let's see here. The Soul Society arc. Think of it like when the Saiyans invaded. With how epic some of those battles were.
Correct.
I'm sorry. The blueprints are all down there. Not blueprints, but the beats and patterns are all down there. If you look at the big three, there are lots of inspired moments.
The setup is right there in your face. I mean, it's multiple clues saying like, "Oh, we taking."
You want to know the biggest offender of it that really, really, really says they were inspired by Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Tite Kubo's work? My Hero Academia.
Of course, because they took that shit and got them mixed it up to one cesspool of chaos and fuckery.
Because there's several fights that are like Dragon Ball in them levels. All for One versus Might, All Might, everyone. Look at that fight. Don't that look like some Dragon Ball shit? Hell, even Final Fantasy Advent Children got some Dragon Ball levels on it.
True.
With the zip, 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 Final Fantasy 15, the Aiden fight. If you watch it, it's straight up Dragon Ball.
Correct.
The final fight. So, whatever you want to say, Dragon Ball has inspired a lot of Japanese fiction.
Then let's go ahead and put this in this other way. Dragon Ball Z by itself put a lot of goddamn footwork for new generations to carry on the damn going work. Sure, you're gonna have your reference here and there into, video games.
It set the template. It set the template for manga artists to springboard off of. They don't copy paste it. No, they'll use some kind of parallels of like how over the top fights should be. You know what I mean?
Of course.
It set the standard of what you should blueprint your mangas off of, or your or animes off of. Just like Gundam set the standard of what mech should be bounce off of. Let's admit it. How many mech shows bounce off of Gundam? Blue Gendar. If you watch Blue Gendar, that's very heavily Gundam inspired. Shit. What's the other mech show? Robotech.
Yes, you got Robotech, you got this.
But it's not called Robotech, it's Macross. It's Macross.
Unicross.
Yeah. I think it's called Macross, but they the Robotech license, because that Gundam set the standard for what to bounce off of when it comes to the mech series. Dragon Ball set the standard to what to bounce off in Shonen. Or anything over the top. It set the blueprint.
Known as the groundwork.
Hell,
Eric.
even Berserk is guilty of copying some beats and patterns of Dragon Ball.
I mean, if like I will agree on that because it will be
transformation wise, like when Guts would go berserk, like Berserk in the Berserker armor. Yeah, that was kind of inspired a little bit by that. No, he did not take no inspiration from the Eclipse. The Eclipse was all his own thing.
Oh, that Eclipse is all on him.
The Golden Age arc, all that's all on Kintaro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Katara. That's Katara level. That Katara level of
Kintaro set the standard for, I would say, backstories. How to write good backstories. Kintaro set good standard with the Golden Age arc.
True.
Which, if you don't know anything about Kintaro, did you know that he based Griffin and the Band of the Hawk off of some of his friends from college? Wonder who he based Griffin off of. I really gotta know. Who did that crap to you in real life?
I mean,
someone really had to piss you off for you to write Griffin like them.
I mean, bro, it's like.
Casca, when he did the Casca in front of freaking Guts. Who freaking pissed you off enough to base Griffin off of you? The axe he did in freaking Golden Age arc. Man,
yes.
That had to be some stab in the back material you had to do.
Some betrayal here and there. I
don't think he had his woman done that in front of him, though. I don't think
Pretty much.
Something else happened. But
it's something else darkness happening and that
he didn't have a Casca situation done to him.
Yes. He has that type of situation.
There's no way that would have been all over news.
So yeah, it's too insanity, but still.
Who was your favorite Dragon Ball character?
Bro, you already know who he is. Come on. You should know this. You should fucking know this. I would goddamn slap the dog piss out of you.
Hero-wise, not villain.
Hero-wise? Piccolo, nigga.
Oh,
Namex, motherfucker, Namex.
I know you like Boo, so that's why I was like, not villain. It's the thing. Mine is Gohan, older Gohan.
Me is Boo. I mean, villain, Boo wise. It comes down to villains wise. Vegeta and Boo, those are my two dogs. Hero wise, I will fuck around with Piccolo. I did with Piccolo in young and teenage version of both Gohans and both Gokus. For some apparent reason, I do love that shit. And I do love the older version of Gohan. We got older and shit and junk. But classic wise, Teen Gohan classic wise when he was young as the Cell games. I can say this, he did beat the fuck out of Cell.
I loved him when he first fought Boo because he's like, beat you? No, I'm gonna kill you.
True.
Epic line. One of Gohan's epic lines.
Shoot. I mean, everybody too busy thinking enough to assault. I mean, son Gohan cannot throw them hands. That bitch can throw hands. He's a freaking singer. That's Goku freaking son. You're not thinking of he not gonna throw fucking goddamn hands? Shoot, the whole goddamn family know how to fucking get a fight, including the damn wife.
I'm not gonna say anything when it comes to Chi-Chi later on. I'm not gonna say anything. She basically became the first manga Karen.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna get so much flack for saying that. But come on.
Hold up, I gotta say this. I got to say this, bro. She's the only character. She is the only character know how to use Kaioken times 10 and over Kaioken 10. The fuck? She's the only one who can use that shit.
I'm just saying, she was the first manga Karen.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And I will agree. She was the first Karen. She was the first manga Karen. She's the
We're gonna
first.
get killed for saying that if John came in here. If John came in here...
I don't give a fuck.
Look, she forces Gohan to study against his will when he wants to fight. She basically tried to get Goku to get a job, and that didn't work, and then bitched about it, like a Karen would.
Thank you.
What was it? She tried to get him to get a license. That didn't work out so good.
I know, right?
Oh, let's see here. Okay, if we can go down the list of what Karens were like in the 90s, she hits the ball points.
Nah, I mean, she hit, I mean, she like, I mean,
In
in the 90s,
Z, in Z anyway. If you go for her in Dragon Ball, she's a badass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to flat out tell you this. Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball is a badass. Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball Z is a fucking Karen.
Yes.
We can admit that. We can all admit that. If you look at her, what she was like in freaking Z, where she whooped Goku's ass in the tournament, which is not widely known.
Yes. All because
she promised to marry him and he forgot.
Promised to marry her.
But he forgot. He didn't know what marriage was because he's an idiot.
Yes. But he ended up marrying her. Like, dude? Seriously?
Well, she whooped it was a woman who whooped his ass in a one-on when he won in a fight, so of course.
I know. But hey, it is what it is. She got what she want. Lord Jesus. And it took her that many years to track his ass down. See.
Oh, by the way, people, Final Fantasy fans who are tuning into my stream, there was a big update. In the next Final Fantasy VII game, there will be airships to fly around on.
Oh, fuck Christ.
They're bringing back the airships, apparently. According to one of the people I watch who heavily knows what goes on in the Final Fantasy devs. Also, I highly recommend buying the Persona remake because it's actually it's a one-to-one, ground-up, full-blown remake of Fizz. They're adding the answer arc to it. That was only on the PS2 version for the longest time. So they're full-blown giving it the remake treatment. The actual remake treatment, I'm not looking at Final Fantasy VII that's not a remake, that's a reimagining. There's a difference, people. There's a heavy difference between a remake and a reimagined. Crisis Core Reunion is a remake. I'll give you that much. Because you know what? I took the dialogue side by side and analyzed it. Because I'm that much of a geek when it comes to Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
Correct.
So, Reunion is an actual remake. So, yeah, but your next Final Fantasy VII, the final part of the trilogy, which quite frankly, it should have ended with this one. I don't know how the story will go because I haven't bought it yet. Again, there's only 2 games on my wish list for this year, which is Final Fantasy VII Part 2 Remake, which is Rebirth, and I already bought the one, Persona 3 full-blown remake. Those were the only 2 I had interested this year of buying. Other than that, my buy list is pretty much empty. I've got a boat I've got to fly on later this year, so I got to save a bunch of money for that. I don't know if Koreans can swim. I worry. I don't want open water to happen to me.
Lordy.
Look, I don't want to be stuck out in the sea and end up being stuck with the fishies.
Pretty much.
But yeah, we lost a legend with Toriyama.
Yup. Yep. It's like trying to... If the new generation is not taking the inspiration and continue on...
They always take inspiration from the old in Japan, unlike here in the West.
Oh,
Cough,
yeah,
cough, modern movies!
Yes. It's just the difference between they take the they will take the inspirations. It's just they're gonna have to make it work and just do what they need to do to, keep that mindset together.
I wasted 2.5 hours of my life watching freaking Rebel Moon.
Ouch.
And I have to wait till next month to watch the part 2 remake, part 2 of it.
Of course. I'm not gonna do that to myself.
Don't watch Rebel Moon, the first one. Do not.
Save your insanity, for fuck's sakes.
John watched it, and John got put in a rage-induced coma.
Yes, a master rage-inducing coma. Me, I.
And he was one who's like, Rebel Moon's gonna be good. It's gonna be like the darker version of Star Wars. I'm like, And lo and behold, for some reason, I watched it before he did.
Of course. But you already gave him a warning. He didn't want to
I gave him a warning, like, don't watch it. What's the idiot do? The idiot watches it.
Yes. I told him why he didn't listen to Korean. And what make it work, bitch? You didn't listen to me. Don't do it. And the Koreans say don't do it. If a black person would agree with a Korean, that stands for this shit's not good.
And let's all forget, I don't watch a lot of modern cinema. So
no,
if most coming from me, it probably would have sounded completely biased because everyone's like, yo hates modern cinema. No, I hate bad writing. I'm going to point out there's several dips and dives I pointed out a couple times in this game where it's writing dips and dives.
Correct.
I'm not going to sit here and sing the praises that Final Fantasy 15, 16 is a masterpiece on writing. No, I've said it before. The first half was good. Then we get to the Bahamut area and we got problems, people. Because apparently this is a rumor. It's not what never was confirmed. They were originally going to have this on 2 discs. The amount of 2 discs is worth of data. But because it was the PS5, they were wanting to push it on 1 disc. So there is rumors that there was stuff put on the cutting floor.
Ouch.
Which is why the writing seems to go good, dip, good, dip. Because if you have to cut some stuff, it makes sense why it's like that.
Stick to your original goddamn plan, you be just fine. If you two be the goddamn using multiple shortcuts, you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Here's the interesting thing. Would you believe it if I told you Square Enix thinks Final Fantasy 16 flopped?
Really?
But it's a PS5 exclusive, but it's sold like hotcakes. But that's not enough for them.
No, because they're greed. That's what that is. Straight up greed.
Now, if they had put this on multi-platform, it would have got the numbers, because they wanted the numbers that FF7 Remake did. But when Remake came out, it was on multi-platform. That's the problem, people. Square. When it's on multi-platform, you'll sell more. If you put it on one platform and it's exclusive,
It's
it
not
sells
going
less.
to last. Let's say they typically done this shit for like say PlayStation 3s. I mean like PlayStation 4s, like the orders and new consoles. This shit gonna sell like fucking mud. Folks are gonna say, "Shit'll take my money situation easily." You would make those numbers. You would make double or triple the amount of the damn numbers in a few weeks or 1 month max because it's on multiple platforms. Shit. It's on multiple platforms for consoles and on PCs. Bitch is gonna yank that mug. Simple. If it's on one platform, if it's on one
Hey,
fucking
look, we
platform,
have to
folks are
split
gonna
the
get
seas. I didn't know it was Moses.
it. Lord Jesus.
Come on. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to make the bad joke. It's Moses. He split the sea in half all the way to the land.
Oh, sweet river bakers. It's like
We really want to go with the symbolism.
Damn, it's just put it on multiple platforms to be good to goddamn go.
If they put it on multiple platforms, they would have got the numbers they wanted. But since they didn't, they got...
You got less.
You got super good numbers for an exclusive.
But the revenue that y'all looking at is not up to y'all fucking standards. That's what that is. I already know what it is. Every industry do this shit. You want to put on one console? Look, the only time that your one console is gonna work is would be way back in the goddamn day. But now these days you got multiple consoles for multiple goddamn video game industries. Like console industries and video game
What people don't realize is, want to know one thing? People bought the PlayStation 5 for 16. So 16 ended up helping sell PlayStation 5 systems. I'm guilty of it. I wanted to play 16 because every one of my friends who doesn't like Final Fantasy told me, dude, you gotta play this. They said, we know you're a geek on writing and a geek when it comes to like a bunch of other stuff. You gotta go buy your ass a PlayStation 5 and play this.
Some call you geek, I call you expert. Look, you're expert in this shit. You told this, you're like, should I get it? I said, look, it's Final Fantasy, this your territory, bro. You didn't go in here and just go and get it, and just though you usually goddamn deep dive in that mug like you always damn do. Do your video on that
Do I regret my purchase? No.
No, you did not.
Because it was a good investment. I already had several PS4 games that were upgradable to the PS5 that I didn't even realize that almost my entire library could upgrade to PS5. So I already had so many PS5 available games from the get-go because they all had the free PS5 update. So I ended up having like cuckoos of games not realizing it. So it was a good investment.
Yes. So everything can be transformed over there to the PlayStation 5 territory and go on Gucci on about your business situation. I mean, it would be easy enough to do. It should be all that hard. Coming down with the situation and everything, and because games itself will sell consoles. That will do that.
That's what it did.
That's all. Ain't other like, oh shoot, new hot game 2 quote unquote comes OUT on out, but it's on this specific consoles and all that mud. Folks will go out and get the goddamn mud like the consoles or PC game, like PC sets or consoles and must order to play the mud lover. Only thing you doing, you helping them behind to do whatever they got to do on their end too. Called equal partnerships on that. Video game get paid, people and other people get paid as well too. Money in exchange more faster like that. Like for the example, you be noticed that like the majority of the goddamn video game industries do quote unquote making sure enough that they will have making sure enough they will have the chance to like say, okay, I got a game here, I'm gonna put it out for multiple platforms.
I mean, come on. Microsoft is just doing that with, what is it, Flow Riders? Oh, shit. What's the other one that was an exclusive? Dude, they do that for Starfield. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm sorry. I will laugh my ass off because of Starfield if they do that.
If you yeah, because Microsoft got so many goddamn shit that in the back burners that they can, you know, can quote unquote branch the hell out. They can branch out because all the rights that Microsoft do have, they can branch out 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 for multiple platforms.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Uh oh.
I didn't kill him in time for his primed attack. I'm screwed!
Ouch.
Oh wait, it was interrupted by cutscene. Woo! Cutscene moment.
Whew. Dodge a bullet, slide a bullet. That's how I could sound that one. Posted two crazy and two damn shenanigans all at the same time.
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants?
Those
Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name.
I mean, money talking bullshit walks.
The greatest phrase ever.
Because the thing goddamn fact of it is like you can have this, you can have I don't care enough to be video games or any other goddamn hoes, mangas, whatever it is. That green gonna talk. Like if it's making it's like okay the shit sells like goddamn non-stop. Oh yeah, you got your bread. You got your money right there on that. So buy versus shoot. It just could be up to the people's. Well, it'd be up to the people enough to keep the game going up, keep the goddamn game floating and everything like that. Then it would be good to go. Like here's a good goddamn example. Here's a good damn example. You know the game that YouTube to download for the PlayStation 4? What? You know what I'm talking about.
I'm currently reading the dialogue.
Oh, my bad.
If you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard? As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight.
In a nutshell, everyone, what Barbaros is telling Clive here is like, you need to take that woman's power and any other icons of power you have available right now in order to kick my ass. In a nutshell.
Oh, lordy.
What exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants.
Never good.
It's also where Barbaros comes from religion. They used to worship Ultima.
True.
They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You need to turn everyone Akashic.
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. Perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Oh, you better run. The seas are closing in.
The faster it binds you to remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Run, Forrest, run!
Ash is not far. I can freeze it up.
You're in no fit.
Oh, sweet
Probably not,
mercy.
but I can try.
Lady, this is the sea. There is no way you can freeze and stop the sea. I call this ass bullshit writing to get apart here. Do you know how big the sea is when collapsing? Bullshit writing moment.
Typical calling out situation. Anything.
Hey, I'll call out Whitby Riding when Whitby Riding appears. I'm not afraid to call it out. I love this game, but I will admit it's got bullshit moments. Oh wait, we finally get to the sex scene they've open needed. Ah!
Typical.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. Powerless against him.
Maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
She's looking up at that damn star again. You don't put that shit there about some kind of significance. A red star.
Correct. I'm looking at it right about now. Lord.
Burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
Oh, John! Show up in the chat through your mobile phone. Oh, Emperor.
What if it's all I'm good for?
Be the invisible ghost we need. Casper, this homicidal ghost.
Lord of Jesus Christ and the Christ.
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
It's called work. I'm stuck. How long are you stuck till?
Alright, damn. I only have one day off next week. Well, damn. Ouch.
Blame that Biden employment problems.
I'll close everything this week except for next Saturday. Okay, so he doing all closing time. He got to do the close up time. Okay, shit. So pretty much anything happens, I'm gonna have to take his goddamn place. Dang it.
And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
That's some need shit there.
Wow, so you're for all week, you're closing until Saturday. Damn!
Yes, that's why I took to make that damn statement. Their person gonna clock. Their person gonna have to clock overtime.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now. They are all a part of me.
Poor John. He's got his work's held him hostage. It's not a succubus for once.
Hallelujah for that.
Which is probably why the Leviathan DLC is taking so long, because they're probably going to try to create an Elseworld alternate ending to the game, base game. Although Spider-Man just got released New Game Plus Thursday.
Pretty much.
Finally! Spider-Man 2! If I want to, I can stream the whole campaign story of New Game Plus. No!
And I promise you, Clive.
I swear to God, if that's funded on me, I'm gonna strangle whoever does that.
Ooh, Lordy.
I want a break from these funded runs, damn it. You're taking my Saturdays and Sundays.
You're robbing your weekends. Robbing your weekends. That's what that is.
My weekends and part of my weekdays whenever I get energy to do
Of
these.
course. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Oh, I know when I'm gonna cut off for a second and cut it back off, because I had the perfect thumbnail for the ending finale.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The idea is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move from Stormbringer.
Well, it is a blow. You did sink their giant flagship.
We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find him. Ash will have to wait.
Oh, thank God! Give me a break. I'll be right back. What I missed in the 10 seconds I was gone?
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall. I think I should use it myself. See your uncle, Elizabeth. You stayed
across the narrow
Joshua, as you
ice shard.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Alright.
Yeah, like me, had to step out for a second.
You not we both have to step out for a second, cause I gotta get me something damn drink. Cause goddamn it, he really want this over with.
But your body still belongs to every
So port 15. So like say 16 or 17, he'd be through.
Yet still it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to cling to me like one curled does a mouse. You underestimate yourself. Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. Hands were steady, ill-spoken, powerless, and when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
The thing is, back then they probably didn't know what she looked like, Dion. Otherwise, she would be a dead man for blowing up half the kingdom.
True.
I swear to God, I think that little girl's going to play an important role in the freaking next DLC because they keep making her show up.
Of course, damn. Just let her have. Can you let her breathe?
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Well, Bushido came back last night. Shout out to Bushido Blade Warrior. They subscribe to the dude.
Grandmother told me spirits
The guy could use the super chats.
the mountains guide them to their
His PC's slow and laggy.
I set one on the river for her when she passed away. capture healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
The Dragoon enters the party!
Of course. Healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course. Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't seem to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that.
I do.
I'm gonna have to split this into 3 parts, only because I'm gonna have to figure out how to change the audio settings so the game overpowers our chat. Ow!
Very much.
I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail back to the ship, and this one for Odin. Because everyone, I'm going to stop for just a second because I realize our chat's overpowering the audio. Whoop-de-doo. But because we were in such a Kojima moment, which is where cutscene, you don't have time to freaking stop and change the audio.
No, you don't. You don't have time because the mugs be playing and everything, so it's ridiculous. Less cussing, more work.
Alright, let's go right here. Let's see here. So everyone, I'm going to cut this off just temporarily, and I'll be right back.